ISRO is not just looking at going big and bulky with its rockets, it's also looking at light and lanky. The space agency is ready with a new rocket called SSLV, short for, you guessed it, Small Satellite Launch Vehicle. But why build another rocket when you already have the PSLV, which is doing a pretty good job? Well, that's a good question, but the thing is the kind of satellites that are being made these days. Tiny satellites that weigh mere kilos are doing the same job that was earlier being done by satellites that weighed a couple of tons. Well, almost the same job, but you get the drift. So it seems rather wasteful to launch a huge rocket like the PSLV that costs a bomb just to put a few measly kilos in orbit. Another thing with big rockets is that makers of small satellites have to contest for space within the payload fairing. They are not launching if there is no big customer willing to pay the lion's share of launch costs. Also, big rockets usually need a larger lead time between launches. You can't just knock on ISRO's door and have a satellite in orbit tomorrow. No sirree, you have to wait. It seems then there's a lot of incentive for going small, and Rocket Lab has shown us that it's possible. You can watch that video here. Let us now have a closer look at the SSLV and see how it compares to the PSLV. The new rocket is designed with a maximum payload capacity of 500 kilos to 500 km orbit, or about 300 kilos to Sun synchronous orbit. The PSLV in comparison can put 1750 kilos, or about 3 times the weight, into Sun synchronous orbit of 600 kilometers altitude. In terms of liftoff mass, the SSLV will weigh 120 tons at the time of launch, while the PSLV has a maximum liftoff weight of 320 tons in the XL configuration. The SSLV is also smaller than the PSLV. It measures 34 meters tall, while the PSLV measures 44 meters. In terms of stages, ISRO's fondness for multiple stages continues with the SSLV too. No two-stage to orbit this one. The SSLV has 3 stages, all of them solid fuel thankfully, while the PSLV has 4, 2 solid and 2 liquid. The SSLV also gets a velocity trimming module for multiple orbit insertions, so technically 4 stages. But unlike the PSLV, the SSLV can also be integrated horizontally on the ground, just like the old SLV-3 was. And similar to the PSLV, the SSLV will be able to launch multiple satellites in one go. The multiple satellite adapter on SSLV has loads of configurations possible with up to 33 U-packs. The preparations for the first developmental flight are in full swing, as these latest pictures show. Launch is scheduled for end of 2020 and will carry the Microsat 2A remote sensing satellite. The 142 kg satellite's infrared payloads have a 6 meter resolution and it will be put in a 350 km orbit. Though not officially acknowledged, the satellite is meant for use by the military. So that's the SSLV in brief. Given the simplicity of all solid stages and ISRO's knack for robustness, I personally feel the SSLV will be very successful. If you agree with me, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't be disappointed. Till next time.